What's going on? Y'all know what the business is, the Boxing Clinic and more. One time for the one time we grinding. Just quick reaction to Anthony Joshua knocking out Alexander Povetkin in the 7th round. I believe it was a very, very interesting fight. You know, I had AJ up because I scored the first round. Even had AJ up by a round. I seen a lot of people had AJ up by 3 rounds. Had AJ winning. Had Povetkin up by 3 rounds. See, a lot of people had Povetkin winning. Okay. One thing I did notice is Povetkin didn't use his double, triple jab, didn't use his jab at all, didn't use a straight right hand. His choice of weapon was to counter AJ's jab. And it looked like the Povetkin had the faster hands and wasn't as stiff as AJ. Povetkin was trying to come over the top with the overhand right. He was trying to lead off with the left hook. And then, you know, in between those combinations, he would try to slip in the uppercut. AJ was wary with what he was doing. He was very, very aware of the left hook, especially the lead left hook coming from Povetkin. He kept his right hand glued to his face. AJ was trying to box on the back foot, very, very stiff, but he did enough to control the distance where Povetkin couldn't maul him. The referee did not need to assist AJ in this fight. And, you know, Povetkin busted AJ nose open, and then AJ busted Povetkin head open. I'm not sure if that was by a punch or a headbutt. And after that, they did have a headbutt, a clash of heads, and Povetkin complained about it. But it was the battle of cat and mouse, all right? The cat, you know, was the overhand left and the left hook and the overhand right from Povetkin. And the mouse was AJ's jab to the body and to the head and trying to counter Alexander Povetkin, okay? You know, it wasn't the greatest heavyweight fight, you know. It was amongst probably one of the worst. And I think Anthony Joshua is regressing, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's regressing. He's not getting better. He did knock out Povetkin, almost knocked him through the ropes. He was landing bombs over Baghdad, over Alexander Povetkin. But Povetkin, there's no way that Anthony Joshua should have been slower than Povetkin, hand speed-wise. Povetkin was more slicker. He was feinting. But AJ was just able to control distance enough where Povetkin, you know, couldn't do shit with him. Povetkin refused to use his jab. He refused to double, triple the jab up, come with the right hand. He just wanted to knock AJ out like he knew he didn't have a chance on the scorecards. Okay? That's how Povetkin fought. Povetkin swung for the fences the entire fight. Both guys were tired by the 3rd and 4th round, respectively. And, I mean, tired. I mean, both of these guys was, like, tired. And, you know, Povetkin's always had stamina issues. And, you know, and AJ capitalized on it, you know. In the 7th round, clocked him upside the head. He did the stanky leg, and he dropped him. And then he got up, Povetkin. Then he got dropped again. And AJ did what he had to do. But I think it opened some eyes up that I don't think AJ can deal with the speed and athletic ability of Deontay Wilder or the athletic ability and the speed of Deontay Wilder, okay? We know that. I don't think he can deal with that. I think he's just too slow and too stiff. He's not getting better, okay? You know, fans are going to probably overreact to this and see, you know, say, oh, he beat Alexander Povetkin, another grandpa in the book, all right? You know, we want to say Luis Ortiz was old at, 38, 39 years old, and a lot by this age. Alexander Povetkin was 39 years old. Been tested a gang of times by the VADA testing. Eddie Hearn dug in his pockets to pay for the extra VADA testing for Alexander Povetkin. And, you know, he don't like he had shit for AJ. You know, like he was mauling AJ a little bit. But AJ, you know, took him out of there, man. You know, he took him out of there. He heard some people say it was fixed. I just think, you know, Povetkin just didn't have the juice tonight, all right? He was winning. He was mauling AJ on the inside. I think he should have went to the body a little bit more. But he didn't. He didn't double, triple his jab up, use a straight right hand. He just chose to lead off with right hooks and left hooks and put all his power behind those overhand rights and left hooks. And eventually it drained him, okay? It drained him. Both was tired. AJ was younger, fresher fighter. He put him on his ass. And after the fight, AJ asked the fans who they wanted him to fight. So they're going to put a poll up. And knowing he's going to fight Dillian White next, okay? We know it's going to be Dillian White at Wembley Stadium. Obviously, we know the Wilder fight not going to happen. They talking about we're going to sit down and talk about negotiations again. And there's no point to sit down in October to talk about negotiations unless Eddie Hearn is about to give Wilder a 40 or 45% split. Because, you know, because then if he beats Fury and does great pay-per-view numbers and great attendance records at LA, Wilder is not coming abroad. He's not going to the UK, okay? We know that. That's just the actual fact right there. He's not coming to the UK. He's not going to fight AJ over there, especially if he the draw. That 50 million offer will resurface or something similar to that. And AJ going to have to come over here. We know AJ don't want to smoke with Wilder. It's clear to see. Wilder is too fast, too furious, too quick, hit too hard for AJ, but Wilder has to get past Fury first. And if Fury does big numbers with Wilder in America, then that's going to make it even more difficult for AJ. He's going to say, well, I'm the international pool. You were scared to fight in the U.S. So it's a nasty situation coming, but if it do bad numbers, then you have a better chance of getting AJ and Wilder. If I'm Eddie, I compromise now like a 40, 42, 43% or 45% offer to Wilder. And we roll with that and get the fight here. But if that's only if Eddie Hearn fears, that Wilder and Fury is going to do big numbers. If he feels that it's going to flop, then you just hold out and wait and then trump him with a good offer. But we know Dillian White next. They start sizing each other up and talking about it after the fight. Can Dillian White get Anthony Joshua? Possibly. Dillian White hasn't improved by a lot since fighting Anthony Joshua. That's a really, really good fight. It's not the fight that all the real boxing fans want to see. But, congratulations to AJ tonight. Get ready for Dillian White April 13th. I wouldn't hold my breath or pray or hope or count on AJ versus Wilder anytime soon. All right? It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. We're going to come back with some more live streams about this fight as well. Much blessings and to the sisters and brothers that support what we're doing over here. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Okay? Also, if you want to donate, the PayPal link is in the description. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time.